Close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Lined into left field for a base hit. Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run. The throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Steel. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and game 3 of 3 coming up here shortly. And it's the Carrington Cardinals taking on the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Carrington Cardinals number 1 seed in this tournament, and Lobos number 5 seed. And they'll play again for the second time this tournament. Carrington beat them yesterday 4-1, and that put Carrington into the semifinal. And then they fell to Cheyenne New Rockford 11-1 in 6 innings. So Cheyenne New Rockford on to the championship tomorrow at noon. And they'll play the winner of this one, Carrington versus Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Now, the Lobos, they've had a little longer way here. They had to play the play-in, or the first-round game last week, Thursday in Wishick, and they beat South Border 9-2. Then they fell to Carrington 4-1 yesterday. And then they beat South Border 5-2 earlier today in the second game of our broadcast and Region 3 tournament here. So for Lemoore Litchfield Marion, this will be their 4th game of the tournament. And for Carrington, this will be their 3rd. So the Lobos have one more game on Carrington. And Carrington will meet here for the second time. And Carrington had lost twice to the Lobos in the regular season. And they got a victory back. And now Lobos still have the 2-1 advantage over Carrington coming into this one. So Lemoore Litchfield Marion 7-7 on the year, and Carrington 11-9. This is the Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington pregame report. If you want good home-cooked meals, the Prairie Inn Restaurant in Carrington is a great spot for breakfast, dinner, and supper. Located right by the roundabout, you can call this number here for takeout, 701-652-3976. And our interviews throughout the tournament are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. And sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota. For more information, visit the website, dhbanknd.com. All right, we'll take a first break here, and we'll come back. We'll get to the starting lineups and then first pitch. This game's scheduled at about 3 o'clock today, so we're still maybe about 12, maybe 15 minutes away from first pitch here for the Lobos and the Cardinals in the loser-out semifinal of the Region 3 baseball tournament here in Steel. We'll have it for you next right here on yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
The Carrington School District congratulates the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, securing the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique and inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you, graduates, as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff from the Carrington School District. To all students, parents, and families of Carrington Schools, thank you for a great year.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Here's this summer's happening at Headlocks in Carrington. On Friday, June 14th, it's the Lance Koenig Golf Scramble. Then on Friday and Saturday, July 12th and 13th, it's the Central City Bash. Enter the Headlocks Eaton Par 3 Golf Tournament and check out the street dance with the band Uptown. On Saturday, July 13th, check out the Cool Car Show in the afternoon and the street dance with the Dean Brecky Band later that night. While you're there, see their awesome picture wall full of local sports memories. Visit Headlocks on Facebook for more information about all their happenings.
Welcome back to Steel. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and thanks for tuning in during the Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington pregame report. If you want good home-cooked meals, the Prairie Inn Restaurant in Carrington is a great spot for breakfast, dinner, and supper. Breakfast served all day as well, and they're located right by the roundabout there in Carrington. Give them a call for takeout, 701-652-3976. We'll get to the starting lineups here shortly. We want to give a shout out to the AD here in Steel, Mr. Ryan Larson, for his Steel School and everybody, hospitality here, putting on a great tournament. So we appreciate that. We also want to thank Beck Communications for providing us with internet access throughout the tournament. So we appreciate that as well. And a reminder to everybody that this broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. All right, so we have Lemoore Litchfield Marion taking on the Carrington Cardinals, and that's coming up here shortly. And this is a must-win to keep your season alive and also advance to the championship game tomorrow at noon against Cheyenne New Rockford. So Cheyenne New Rockford, they have gone 2-0 in the tournament. They beat Kidder County 8-1 yesterday, and then earlier this morning they beat Carrington in 6 innings. They won by 10-run rule, 11-1. So Cheyenne New Rockford, the 3 seed in the tournament, and looking to get back to the State B tournament. First time, I believe, in 24 years. The last time Cheyenne New Rockford made the State B tournament was 2000. And they finished, I think, 7th that year. So they are looking to get back to state for quite a while. Lemoore Litchfield Marion, of course, the 3-time defending Region 3 champs. And then Carrington went to state in 2019 and the year before that as well. So Cheyenne New Rockford, the 3 seed, and then Carrington, the 1 seed, and Lemoore Litchfield Marion, the 5 seed, are left in this tournament. So far, South Border, the 4 seed, and Kidder County, the 2 seed, have been eliminated in this tournament. Okay, well, let's get to the starting lineups. Let's meet the visitors. First up, Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos. And the Lobos head coach, Gage Dunn, in his first year, assisted by Jonas Van Ink. Okay, so Lobos will start like this. It's going to look exactly the same as they played South Border here, as Jacob Nitschke will get the nod. And I think he's got 20, or actually 10. He went 110 pitches. So he'll start, and he has 10 pitches. If he reaches 120 on the batter, then he can finish the batter out. So batting leadoff and playing in left field is senior Blaze Isaacson. Batting second at short is freshman Colby Thielges. Batting third will be the third baseman, junior Damian Carlson. Batting cleanup will be freshman Mason Workin, and he's going to be behind the plate. Batting fifth for the Lobos will be the center fielder and senior Max Muslin. Batting sixth will be freshman Logan Potts. He'll be playing in right field. Batting seventh will be the pitcher Jacob Nitschke, a senior. Batting eighth will be the Brady Hansen, the freshman, second base. And then batting ninth will be Seth Irie, the first baseman here for the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. So that's the lineup for the Lobos. So it's Isaacson, Thielges, Carlson, Workin, Muslin, Potts, and Nitschke, Hansen, and Irie. Now the Carrington Cardinals. They are the 1 seed in this tournament. Head coach is Wayne Shipman, and he is in his 21st year of the program. Started the program and been the head coach ever since. He's assisted this year by Rick Christensen. Rick, the longtime head coach over at Mid-Dakota. Okay. Until he retired there, and now he's our first-year assistant coach for Carrington. Okay, so let's meet the starters and the lineup here for the Carrington Cardinals. Carrington 11-9 overall. Lobos 7-7 coming into this one. Okay, Josh Pickett will bat leadoff. He's a junior at second base. Batting second will be senior Grady Shipman at short. Batting third will be junior Corbin Clifton pitching. So Clifton gets a nod here. I don't think he has pitched in this tournament. I don't think so. Be his first pitching appearance for Carrington. Batting cleanup will be Owen Hoggle, senior first baseman. Batting fifth will be the catcher, sophomore Max Whitman. Batting sixth will be Ryder Bickett, the junior, and he's a DH. Batting seventh will be Jake Otto, left fielder, and he's a senior. Batting eighth will be Ethan Roller, junior at third base. And batting ninth will be Tate Walski in right field. He's a sophomore. And then playing in center field will be Jacob Basons. So that's the lineup here for Carrington's head coach, Wayne Shipman. So Bickett, Shipman, Clifton, Hoggle, Whitman, Bickett, and Otto, Roller, and Walski. So that's the lineup here for Carrington. And coaches, umpires meeting at home plate here. I think our home plate ump for this will be Tyler Cook, I believe, and then Marshall Krieger and Jim Hirsch in the field, I believe, it looks like. Our umpiring crew, the men in blue, and Wayne Shipman engaged on at home plate, exchanging lineups and everything. And fourth meeting between these two clubs this year. Lemoore won the first two. Carrington won this third meeting in the tournament here, 4-1. And now they'll meet here for a chance to go to the championship tomorrow at noon and meet the Black Sox. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with first pitch next. It's live from Steel right here on yourliveevent.com. It's the Region 3 baseball tournament. We'll be back.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Find the perfect gifts for your Father's Day or stock up this summer at Lemoore Drugstore, from sunscreen, bug spray, and first aid supplies. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jump starter with an air compressor and power ports, and keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. That's LemooreDrugstore.com.
You can feel secure in the knowledge that your comfort is in good hands with Larson Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Carrington. Their prompt and courteous team stands in readiness to assist you with all your plumbing needs, including ductless air conditioners. Larson Plumbing is happy to announce that they install Daikin ductless air conditioners. Daikin air conditioners make sure you stay cool all summer long with no interruptions. Call the ones who care. Larson Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Carrington, 701-652-5695.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig. Backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back here to Steel. Thanks for listening to the Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington pregame report. I'm Greg for your live event, and this is our last broadcast today, as we'll have the Carrington Lemoore Litchfield Marion game right now, and then we'll be back tomorrow about probably 11:35 pregame for Cheyenne New Rockford taking on the winner of this one in the first championship game. If Cheyenne New Rockford wins that one, tournament's over. They're off to the State B next week Thursday in Jamestown. If they lose, then it'll be a winner-take-all game at 3 o'clock, second championship game tomorrow. So we'll have one, maybe two games for you right here on yourliveevent.com. And complete tournament coverage from Steel right here on Your Live Event. Thanks to all of our great sponsors for helping us bring these games to our audience. So we appreciate it. And please remember, folks, to support the businesses who support these radio broadcasts. All right, here we go. So we are set for action. So must win here for both of these clubs to move into the championship. Losers done for the year. After this game, we'll have two teams left in the Region 3 baseball tournament. All right, so Corbin Clifton on the mound for the Cardinals. First pitch coming up. And there's a ball. So first pitch coming across at 2:57. Ball one to Blaze Isaacson. We'll try and get a game time temp and everything here for you. Partly sunny afternoon. Pitch and misses high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Isaacson of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Pitch is high again, so 3-0 from Clifton. 64 degrees at first pitch. North winds at 12. And partly sunny here in Steel. Pitch, and it's going to be a walk. So Isaacson at first base, leadoff man on. Here is Colby Thilgis now. Thilgis will bat, freshman to face Corbin Clifton, the junior. We'll meet the defense here for Carrington. Max Whitman catching. They got Owen Hoggle at first, Josh Pickett at second, Grady Shipman at short, and Ethan Roller at third. Pitch from Clifton. And there's a strike, 0-1 to Thilgis. Left fielder is Jake Otto, and center fielder Jacob Basons, and the right fielder is Tate Wolski for head coach Wayne Shipman. His 21st year for the Cardinals. 0-1. Hit well to left. Otto going back. It is gone. Colby Thilgis, a 2-run home run off of Corbin Clifton, and the Lobos jump out early here in the top of the first, 2-0. Colby Thilgis, pretty much a no-doubter there. 2-0 Lobos to start this. So Thilgis, a blast to left. Now Damian Carlson. Carlson will bat here to face Corbin Clifton of the Carrington Cardinals. Still nobody out here, top of the first. And the pitch. Curve in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Carlson. No balls, 1 strike to Carlson, the junior. So Clifton kicks and fires. Gets one in the dirt. Holds up, 1 ball, 1 strike to Carlson, the junior, for the Lobos. Appeal down to first. And he didn't go. So 1 ball, 1 strike still. Pitch to the righty, Carlson. Swung on, popped up, and back out of play. Foul ball, 1-2 to Damian Carlson. 1-2 from Corbin Clifton. Line in the pitch. And missing. So it'll be 2-2 now to Damian Carlson. Yeah, pitch going to be a bit high. So 3-2 now to Damian Carlson at home for the Lobos. Line in the payoff. Grounder foul right past the on deck circle there. So it stays 3 balls and 2 strikes to Carlson. Clifton back on the rubber. Gets the sign from Whitman and fires in. Chopper foul again, so Carlson fighting some off here. Stays alive at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Final game of the day today. Here from Steel. Pitch. Shall walk. Carlson will reach first. Still nobody out here, and now Mason working. So working will bat the cleanup man here for the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Lobos Three-time defending Region 3 champions. Finished runner-up the last 3 years at the State B. Clifton checks first, delivers. There's a strike. 0-1 to Mason working. Lobos trying to get back in that championship game. Carrington trying to get there too. Here's the pitch, but down early, 2-0. Here's the pitch and low. 1-1 to Mason working. Here's the pitch home from Clifton. That one's about 5 feet in front of the plate. And Carlson takes off for second. So it is 2-1 the count to Mason working. Working gets back in the box. 2-1 from Clifton. Rip to left field, foul by about 7-8 feet down there. Let's see, 2-2 now the count to Mason working. So 2-2 still from Clifton. And outside missing, so 3 balls and 2 strikes to Mason working at home plate for the Lobos. Clifton sets and delivers home. There's a ball, another walk. So 2 on. Nobody out. Here's Max Muslin. And for Corbin Clifton, it's going to be his 3rd walk this inning. So now Max Muslin, the senior, will dig in. We'll get a courtesy runner. Number 12 over there. Be Ross Fredenberg, the freshman, to run. So Damian Carlson at second and Fredenberg at first here for the Lobos. Nobody out. Max Muslin to dig in to face Clifton and the pitch. That one's 5 feet in front of the plate and gets away. Runners take advance there. So Carlson at third and Fredenberg at second now with nobody out. So Muslin up in the count. 1 ball, no strikes from Corbin Clifton. Line of the pitch. And there's a strike. So 1-1 to Muslin. Here's a grounder. That's going to get into center field for a base hit. That'll score Carlson. Fredenberg rounding third. He'll score. As Cardinals can't quite get it in there in center field. So it's going to be 4-0 Lobos out early here. So Muslin, 2 knocked in on the single. That scores Carlson and Fredenberg. And the Lobos up 4-0 now over Carrington. Runner at first now. Here's Logan Potts. Throw down to second and not in time. Boy, good attempt there by Shipman. Throw was to the right of the bag, and Shipman tried to still get the tag in, but couldn't quite get him. So Muslin at second base. Still nobody out here. Logan Potts strike. So it's 0-1 from Clifton. And there's a strike going 2 now to Potts. Potts, a 6th batter to the plate here for the Lobos. Pitch from Clifton. Rip to left field. That'll be a base hit. Muslin rounding third. He'll hold. So Potts with a single. Takes Muslin to third. And now Jacob Nitschke, the pitcher, will bat. Face Corbin Clifton. So runners at the corners here for Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Still nobody out. 4 runs across, 3 hits here in the top of the first. So Nitschke will face Clifton. Here's the pitch. High, runner goes. Throw down to second, and it's cut off by Shipman. So Potts at second base now with nobody out. Here's the 1-0 from Clifton. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Jacob Nitschke. Max Muslin at third and Logan Potts at second for the Lobos. Excuse me, and the pitch. inside. 2-1 the pitch to Jacob Nitschke. Wine and the 2-1 from Clifton. Sails high again. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see, Corbin Clifton, I got him down 30 pitches here in the top of the first. 3-1 now. Popped up, and that's Roller at third, coming in and makes the play on the foul territory line, the line there on the third base line. So Nitschke pops up and out. So 1 down, runners stay put. So Brady Hansen now to bat. And the pitch high. 1-0 to Brady Hansen, freshman for the Lobos. Muslin at third. Potts at second. There's a rip to left field, foul by about 4 or 5 feet. So we 1 ball, 1 strike to Hansen. Clifton fires. And there's a strike. Nice pitch. 1-2 to Brady Hansen. So Hansen down in the count here now. 1-2, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Shipman up with it. Goes home, and they're going to get him out by about 5 feet. Nice play by Shipman. And Whitman, nice tag at home. And Muslin out trying to take home, but the wouldn't. So there we go. So Hansen reaches on the fielder's choice. So Muslin out at home, tagged out. So 2 down. Potts at third. 2 down here. So now Seth Irie, the 9th batter to the plate here for the Lobos in the top of the first. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-1 to Seth Irie. So Irie digs in. The 0-1 coming from Clifton. Here's a strike. Nice pitch from Clifton. No balls, 2 strikes. From Corbin Clifton. Runners at the corners. Clifton checks him. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And Irie strikes out for the 3rd out. The Lobos, some damage done, though. They send 9 to the plate. They come up with 4 runs, but they leave 2 stranded. And after a top of the first, 4-0, Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading with Carrington coming to bat. We'll have it for you next right here on yourliveevent.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Bottom of the first, Carrington will send their 1-2-3 batters here. Pickett, Shipman, Clifton to face Jacob Nitschke. So Nitschke on the mound here for the Lobos has, I think 10 pitches left. And then he'll have to be done for the day as he pitched 110 earlier today. As Lemoore Litchfield Marion beat South Porter 5-2. All right, so Josh Pickett will bat, and here's a pitch from Nitschke. There's a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Josh Pickett. on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Lobos up by 4, and the pitch. There's a fly ball, and center fielder going to his right. Chasing it, won't catch up to it. That's going to drop. And Muslin in center. Here's Bickett to round first. He'll dig for 2. So Josh Bickett has a leadoff double here in the bottom of the first inning. Now Grady Shipman. Muslin couldn't quite catch up to that hit off the ball or off the bat there. So Bickett at second with a leadoff double. Nitschke sets and fires. There's a strike. It's 0-1 to Grady Shipman. No balls, 1 strike to the left-handed batter Shipman. Pitch from Nitschke. That's hit to right field. That'll go for a hit. Bickett rounding third. And here's the throw at the plate. Not in time. And now the runner retreats back to first. So Cardinals get on early here, 2 in the bottom of the first. And Shipman knocks Bickett in at second. So Josh Bickett crosses Grady Shipman, an RBI single. And Carrington 4-1 now. So the Cardinals 1-2 batters hitting the ball well. Now Clifton will bat to face Jacob Nitschke. Nitschke fires in. And there's a ball. 1-0 to Corbin Clifton. So Clifton, the pitcher, facing Jacob Nitschke of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. The lead over at first by Shipman. The pitch swung on, or no swing. There's a strike. So 1-1. Mason Workin catching for the Lobos, and he got Seth Irie at first, Brady Hansen at second, Colby Thilgis at short, Damian Carlson at third, Blaze Isaacson in left, Max Muslin in center, and Logan Potts in right. Pitch from Nitschke, swung on, foul back. 1-2 now to Corbin Clifton. So Jacob Nitschke, I think he's got 3 pitches left here. 1-2 coming up to Corbin Clifton at home plate for the Cardinals. And the pitch, runner goes. Swung on and jammed him on 1, follows it back. So Clifton stays alive at 1-2. Shipman will have to retreat back to second, or from second to first, rather. So stays 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Nitschke checks first, sets, and the pitch. And missing, just missing low. So 2-2 now to Clifton. I think this will be Nitschke's last pitch here, or last batter. Last batter for sure. Nitschke checks first, and the pitch home. Swung on, lifted, foul. That's 10 pitches. Now I think he's at 120, so he can finish the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Clifton. Checks first, and the pitch. Chopper foul again, so 2-2 to Clifton. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corbin Clifton. Pitch from Nitschke. And missing, so it's 3-2 now to Corbin Clifton. This will be the last batter for Nitschke today and in the tournament. Payoff coming up to Clifton. Chop foul again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th foul off the bat of Clifton here. Fighting off Nitschke. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes to Corbin Clifton of Carrington. And the payoff. Another foul ball. 6th foul ball off the bat of Clifton. So Clifton fighting some off here. Nitschke checks first, and the 3-2 again. Runner goes. That one's going to be outside a ball. So a walk. So that's going to be it for Jacob Nitschke. His tournament pitching, or for pitching anyway, is done. So, all right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this on yourliveevent.com.
For
Trusted news, weather, and sports from your community. Look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
New pitcher for Lemoore Litchfield Marion is Colby Thielges, the freshman on the mound. So Jacob Nitschke goes to third and Damian Carlson to short. All right, Owen Hoggle will face Colby Thielges here with 2 on, nobody out for the Cardinals. 4-1, Lobos leading, bottom of the first inning. First batter for Thielges. And it's going to be a strike 1 to Owen Hoggle. No balls and 1 strike to the right-handed batter and first baseman Hoggle for the Carrington Cardinals. Carlson checks the runners and fires in. It's going to be high, so it'll be ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hoggle. Here's the 1-1 from Thielges of Lemoore. Curve, swinging, just got a piece. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Owen Hoggle. Tying run at home plate for the Cardinals here with nobody out in the bottom of the first. Thielges delivers the 1-2. Ripped to left field. That'll be a base hit. Shipman rounding third, and they will send him. And it's now 4-2 as Shipman crosses. So an RBI single off the bat of Owen Hoggle. Scoring Shipman. And now Clifton to second base. So 4-2 now. Still nobody out for the Cardinals. So still runners at first and second. Whitman digs in, and the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Whitman, the sophomore. Whitman doing the catching duties for this one for Carrington. Clifton's on the mound. And the pitch. Inside. 1-1 from Colby Thielges. So 1-1 now to Max Whitman of the Carrington Cardinals. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the right-handed batter, Whitman. Here's the pitch from Thielges. Grounder, going to go to Thielges. He'll go to third and get the lead runner over to first, and a throw takes him off. They do get the lead, though. Lead runner, so Whitman will reach on the fielder's choice. So Clifton out at third. And everybody moves up. Second base runner is Hoggle. So now Ryder Bickett with 1 down. Will bat. 6th batter to the plate for the Cardinals. And there's a ball, 1-0 to Ryder Bickett. Head coach Wayne Shipman down at first base. Assistant Rick Christensen over at first for the Cardinals. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's 1-1 now to Ryder Bickett. So 2 runs across here for Carrington on 3 hits. Thielges set and pitches. Curveball swinging, popped up. And it's going to go to left center. Muslin tracking in center makes the putout. So Bickett is out on a fly out to center field. 2 down. Runners stay put at first and second. And now here's Jake Otto, the senior, to bat. Number 7 batter in the order for the Carrington Cardinals. He'll face Colby Thielges of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Second pitcher of the ball game. He relieved Jacob Nitschke here after 3 batters he faced. That one's low. 1-0 to Jake Otto. And the pitch, high. 2-0 now. So 2 balls, no strikes to Jake Otto of Carrington Cardinals. Pitch, here's Thieldes, and it's in there for a strike. 2-1 to Jake Otto. So 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a strike, 2-2 now. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Otto. So 2-2 to Otto at home. Thiel just fires in, curve, just missing outside. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Otto. Tried to catch one on the outside corner there. So count full to Jake Otto. And the pitch swung on and missed. He gets him to swing and strike out here. So Otto strikes out for out number 3. Carrington, though, they'll leave 2 on, but come up with 2 runs. All right, so we'll head to the top of the second. 4-2, Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. Family fun for everyone. This week it's Military Appreciation Night and First Responder Night. Sponsored by FM Drain Cleaning and Services, Leinenkugels, and Finley Motors. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all of our sponsors as well, helping us bring these games to you, our listeners, and you can watch and listen to our games free of charge on our website, YourLiveEvent.com. Just tune in or click in on YourLiveEvent.com, search for that, and go to our website, and you can search for the game that you want to listen to. You can watch and listen old games as well, or current broadcasts. You can see our future schedule as well on YourLiveEvent.com. And our game recaps are brought to you by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway, along with the Red River Valley Fair. And we'll get to that here shortly as Lemoore leads it over Carrington 4-2 in the top of the second. Pitch from Clifton of the Cardinals. And there's a strike. It's 0-1 to Blaze Isaacson. No balls, 1 strike to Isaacson, leadoff man. 1-2-3 batters here for the Lobos. Pitch from Clifton, sails high, gets past Whitman. Norman County Raceway with the World of Outlaw late models coming to Ada, Minnesota, June 29th. Visit normancountyraceway.com to purchase tickets. Here's the pitch, high. And at the Red River Valley Speedway, West Fargo, every Friday night racing. For special racing events and tickets, visit redrivervalleyspeedway.com. And I think that might have hit him. So Isaacson will take his base here. Colby Thiel just now hit a home run, 2-run shot last time he was up. So he'll bat to face Corbin Clifton here with a runner at first. Red River Valley Fair going to a 3-weekend format. So there'll be Red River Valley Fair June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. There's a rip, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. So Thiel just has a single. And that moves Isaacson to second. Now Damian Carlson. Carlson will bat here. Carlson, let's see, walked his first time up, so he'll face Corbin Clifton. And that'll get a visit to the mound by Coach Wayne Shipman of Carrington. So I want to take a quick break. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Got a pitching change. Tate Walski comes in for the Cardinals to relieve Corbin Clifton. He'll go to second. Corbin Clifton, I had him down 43 pitches, so he's still available to come back in. Here's the pitch from Tate Walski. It's going to be a ball, 1-0. So, and then Jacob Basons in center and Josh Pickett in right field for Carrington. Tate Walski delivers. It's outside. So 2-0 now. So 2 balls, no strikes to Damian Carlson. So Lamore Litchfield 2 on here. Nobody out, top of the second. Walski on the mound, the sophomore. And the set and the pitch from the righty. Low, 1-0. Or 3-0 rather. 3-0 now. Second pitcher of the ball game here for Carrington. It's Clifton. Worked this inning, but didn't retire anybody. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 3-1 right down the pipe to Damian Carlson. Carlson walked his first time up. So 3 balls, 1 strike from Tate Walski. And the pitch. Grounder. Charger. Roller. Steps on the bag. Gets the out. So they get the lead runner. So Damian Carlson will reach on the fielder's choice. So Carlson at first base now. And Isaacson out on the force. Here's the pitch. It's outside to Mason Workin. Still 2 on, 1 down now here for Lamore Litchfield Marion in the top of the second. Walski checks the runners and the 1-0. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mason Workin. Walked his first time up. Walski fires outside. So 2-1 to Mason Workin. Walski gets a sign from Whitman. Sets and the pitch. That's low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Mason Workin of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Cleanup man for the Lobos. And the 3-1 coming in. And that's at the risk of be a walk. So base is going to be loaded for Max Muslin. So Muslin, the number 5 batter in the order, will bat. He's 1 for 1 with a single today. So we got Colby Thieldus at third, Damian Carlson at second, and Mason Workin at first here for the Lobos, and 1 down. Might get a courtesy runner at first base for Workin. So Fredenberg at first base, courtesy runner. That's Ross Fredenberg. All right, so Max Muslin will dig in here for the Lobos to face Tate Wolski. Full line in the pitch. Swung on, fly ball, right fielder tracking. That's Bickett, makes the put out. Runner will tag. Here's the play. Runners will score. So it's a sacrifice RBI fly ball to right off the bat of Max Muslin. So that will score Thieldus. And then Carlson goes to third. And Fredenberg stays put at first. So another run across here for the Lobos. They're up 5-2 now. 2 down. Runners at the corners. Here's Logan Potts now to face Tate Wolski. And the pitch. High and tight 1-0 to Logan Potts, who's 1 for 1, a single his first time up for the freshman. Pitch from Wolski. Way high. 2-0 now to Potts. So 2 balls, no strikes to Potts of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. And Wolski sets, and that one bounces in front of the plate. Carlson taking off. Here's the play, and not in time. So a wild pitch will score a run. So Carlson scores at home. That takes Fredenberg to second base. And it's 3 balls and no strikes to Logan Potts. So 6-2 now is your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So runner at second is Fredenberg. Then the 3-0 coming in. And catches the outside. It's 3-1 to Logan Potts. Here's the pitch from Wolski, and strike 2 in there. Nice location there. 3-2 now to Logan Potts. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lifted. That should drop for a gap. It does for a single. Here is Fredenberg, and the play at the plate. No throw. So Potts knocks one in. He's got a single. He's got a couple singles. Fredenberg scores from second. And it's 7-2 now. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington in the top of the second. Jacob Nitschke will bat. He's 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. So the 7th batter to the plate now for the Lobos here in the top of the second. One ball, no strikes to Nitschke, the senior, from Tate Wolski. And the pitch outside. 2-0 now to Nitschke. Here's the 2-0 outside. 3-0 to Jacob Nitschke. Wolski fires in. It'll be a walk. So 2 on now. Brady Hansen 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice last at bat. So this is the 8th batter to the plate now here for the Lemoore Litchfield Marion. They batted 9 in the top of the first. Now here's the 8th batter on the top of the second. Pitch from Wolski. And there's a strike. 0-1 to Brady Hansen, the freshman. Lemoore Litchfield Marion, 7 runs, 5 hits. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-2 to Brady Hansen. Here's the pitch from Wolski. Swing and a miss. And Brady Hansen strikes out for out number 3. So we will head now to the bottom of the second. And your score 2. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington. It's the Region 3 baseball tournament. Loser out semifinal from Steele right here on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
Welcome back to Steele. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. And final game of the tournament today here. As we've had, this is our third broadcast. Roller digs in, swing and a miss from Thiel, just 0-1. So 8-9-1 batters for Carrington. Roller, Walski, Bickett facing Thiel just here of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. There's a pitch and it's a strike. 0-2 now to Roller. So Roller quickly down in the count. Last game today, and then we'll have one, maybe two tomorrow. The championship scheduled at noon. The winner of this one takes on Cheyenne New Rockford. Cheyenne New Rockford into the championship. So 1 ball, 2 strikes in the pitch. Swung on, popped up to deep left. Left fielder going back. And if it stays fair, it's out of here. It is a blast to left off the bat of Ethan Roller. So that's the second home run of the ball game here, and Roller a single shot. So that will make it now 7-3 as Roller crosses home plate. So well hit off the bat of the number 8 batter in the order for the Cardinals. Roller a home run. So 7-3 now. Wolski will bat for the Carrington Cardinals. Tate Wolski, the number 9 batter, will dig in. The pitcher now for the Cardinals, facing Colby Thilgis. Here's the pitch, swung on, and that's ripped just foul. 0-1 to Tate Wolski. So Roller goes deep. 0-1 now. Outside. 1-1 to Wolski. So here's the pitch. In there for a strike. It's 1-2 now to Tate Wolski, sophomore for the Cardinals. Pitch here from Thilgis. Sails high. It's count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tate Wolski. And the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice location from Thilgis. Wolski gets caught looking. 1 down. Now Josh Pickett, the leadoff man. He had a double first time up. So he'll face Colby Thilgis here for the first time as he faced Nitschke earlier at his first at bat. Colby Thilgis, the freshman, kicks and fires to the left-handed batter. There's a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Josh Pickett. Pickett now the right fielder. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Josh Pickett. No balls, 2 strikes to the junior Pickett. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches. Josh Pickett strikes out for out number 2. Now Shipman will bat. He singled his first time up against Nitschke. Nitschke threw for Lemoore Litchfield Marion through 15 pitches, and his tournament is done for pitching anyway. There's a strike to Grady Shipman, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Shipman. Pitch coming up from Thilgis of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Swing and a miss. Well, it was a nice pitch from Theelgis there to take Shipman off guard. 0-2 now to the left-handed batter, Senior Shipman. Swing and a miss. He gets Shipman on 3 pitches. Wow. Kobe Theelgis mowing him down. All right. We've played 2, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the Lobos 7-3 over the Cardinals.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. At the top of the 3rd inning, 7-3, Lobos leading the Cardinals on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Game recap from Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway, along with the Red River Valley Fair. Lobos jumped out early, top of the first, scoring 4, and they put 3 more in the top of the second. We got 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Carrington got 2 in the bottom of the first and 1 in the bottom of the second. And they have 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors here. So top 3rd now. Irie digs in with 9-1-2 batters here for the Lobos to face Tate Wolski of Carrington. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Irie struck out his first time up. No balls, 1 strike from Tate Wolski. There's a strike. So Wolski firing strikes here. No balls, 2 strikes. The right-handed batter, Irie. Pitch coming up. Just missing. 1-2 to Irie. Here's the pitch. Ripped to left field. That'll be a base hit. Out the bat of Irie. And Otto will bring it in. So Irie has a single to left field. That'll be the 5th hit now for the 6th hit for Lamore Litchfield Marion. Isaacson to bat now, leadoff man. Walking hit by a pitch today. So he'll face Tate Wolski here of Carrington. Wolski looks into Whitman, gets the sign, sets, checks first, delivers. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Isaacson of the Lobos. One 0 coming home. There's a strike, nice location. Catches the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Isaacson of Lamore Litchfield Marion, the Lobos. And the pitch from Clifton. Swung on, popped up, and out of play. Hoggle giving chase, though, runs out of room. 1-2 to Isaacson. And the pitch. Swung on, foul back. Still 1-2. So Isaacson stays alive here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wolski looks in, and the pitch. Swung on, lifted to center. Bason's tracking, makes the play. So Isaacson is out on a fly out to center field. 1 down, 1 on. Now here's Kobe Theelgis, a home run and a single, a 2-run blast over the left field wall. So he'll bat here to face Tate Wolski of the Carrington Cardinals. Pitch from Wolski outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Kobe Theelgis. pitcher and freshman for the Lobos. Set and the delivery. That's outside. Nice stop by Whitman. That's a one-hopper to the plate, and he stopped it. Nice job there by the sophomore catcher. 2-0 now. And here it comes. There's a strike on the outside. 2-1. Wolski really working that outside corner. 2-1 coming home. Grounder to second. Clifton steps on second. Relay to first and out. Double play. Inning double play. 4-3 to end it. So Colby Thiel just grounds out to an inning-ending double play. 4-3. And that's going to do it here for Lemoore Litchfield Marion. All right, we're heading off to the bottom of the third. 7-3, Lemoore Litchfield Marion up on top on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
It's Genuine Parts. If you're ready to use tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH Genuine Parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Find the perfect gifts for your Father's Day or stock up this summer at Lemoore Drugstore, from sunscreen, bug spray, and first aid supplies. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jump starter with an air compressor and power ports, and keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. That's LemooreDrugstore.com.
You can feel secure in the knowledge that your comfort is in good hands with Larson Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Carrington. Their prompt and courteous team stands in readiness to assist you with all your plumbing needs, including ductless air conditioners. Larson Plumbing is happy to announce that they install Daikin ductless air conditioners. Daikin air conditioners make sure you stay cool all summer long with no interruptions. Call the ones who care. Larson Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Carrington, 701-652-5695.
3-4-5 batters for Carrington, the heart of the order here in the bottom of the third. So Clifton, Hoggle, Whitman to face Corbin, Colby Thilges here of Lemoore Litchfield Marion in the pitch. Swung on and fly ball foul out of play. Be 0-1 to Corbin Clifton. So Clifton was a starting pitcher. He walked his first time up. Pitch coming from Colby Thilges of the Lobos. Here is 32nd pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 the count to Corbin Clifton. 0-2 now from the freshman Thilges of the Lobos. Swung on, popped up. Thilges giving chase, or the catcher going back, and lands right on top of the net here. And nope, gonna stay up there, it looks like. Won't come back down. So let's see, 0-2 to Clifton. So Thilges kicks and fires the 0-2. Chopper foul to Coach Shipman. Oh, nice bare hand over there. Nice job. He'll fire it back into play. 0-2 the count to Corbin Clifton. Here's the pitch. Oh, it gets the back behind Clifton. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Corbin Clifton at home plate for the Cardinals. And the pitch. Curve swinging and foul again. Clifton, I think he had 7 foul balls when he faced Thilges. So he's got 4 right now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And foul tip. Working hangs on. So Clifton strikes out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Owen Hoggle. So Hoggle, the first baseman to bat. He singled his first time up. He was the first batter that Thilges faced after he relieved Nitschke. Nitschke at third now. Thilges delivers. Curve in the dirt, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Hoggle. Earlier today, it was Cheyenne New Rockford defeating Carrington 11-6 in 6 innings. Foul tipped, 1-1. Then Lemoore Litchfield Marion beat South Border 5-2. South Border eliminated. That brings us to this game. Kidder County eliminated as well yesterday. They went 0-2 in the tournament. Low in the dirt. So we're down to 3 teams out of 5. Kidder County went first, and then South Border now. Kidder County the 2 seed, South Border the 4. There's a ball. So the 1, 3, and 5 seeds are left in this tournament. Lemoore the 5, Carrington the 1. And Cheyenne New Rockford the 3 seed. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2 to Hoggle now. Pitch from Thealgis. And called strike 3. Hoggle gets caught looking for out number 2, Max Whitman now. So for Kobe Thealgis of the Lobos, that is his 6th K. Here's the pitch to Whitman. There's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So he's 0 for 1 today. Fielder's choice. Reached on a fielder's choice. And the pitch outside from Thealgis. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Whitman, the sophomore of Carrington. Here is Thealgis, the righty, outside. 2-2 to Whitman now. Sun shining pretty good here in Steele. Still clouds, though. Here's the 2-2. Try to get him to chase. It's 3-2 now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Whitman. And the payoff. Check swing, just got a piece, stays alive at 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Whitman, number 5 batter in the order for the Cardinals. Lineup. Thealgis fires. Outside a walk, so a 2-out walk will put Whitman at first. Now Ryder Bickett will bat. He's 0 for 1. He flew out his last time up, so the junior Bickett will bat here to face Thealgis. Thealgis, I got him down 51 pitches now. He has not yet pitched in this tournament, I don't believe, so he is available for however long the max, or however long Coach Dunn wants to go, or the max, or whatever. Here's the pitch. It's high. 1-0 to Ryder Bickett. Irie holding the runner. Pitch home. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Ryder Bickett. Here's the 1-1 now. Sails high. 2-1 to Ryder Bickett. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Ryder Bickett. Thealgis working here for the Lobos. Here comes the 2-2 home to Bickett. 3-2 just missing. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ryder Bickett at home plate. Count full now from Thealgis. Payoff coming up. And there's a called strike 3. Bickett gets caught looking for out number 3. Carrington will leave a runner stranded. No runs across. We'll head to the top of the 4th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 7-3, Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we remain true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North. always true.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig back set. Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, Case Late Models.
All right, here we go. Welcome back. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and we're in the top of the fourth at 7-3. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So for the Lobos, it'll be 3-4-5, the heart of the order here. Carlson, Workin, Muslin to face Tate Walski of Carrington. Pitch coming up here from Walski, the righty of the Cardinals. There's a strike on that outside corner, 0-1 to Carlson. Carlson, let's say 0 for 1 today, a walk and reach on a fielder's choice. Pitch to the number 3 batter in the order. That one missing outside, so 1 ball, 1 strike to Carlson. Here's the 1-1, swung on, lifted. That'll drop for a hit to right center. Carlson rounding first, could be extras. He's going for 2. Here's the throw in, and it's a standout double here off the bat of Damian Carlson. Hit to the gap there in right center. Carlson has his first hit. Mason Workin now to bat. He has walked 2 times. So the cleanup man will bat here with Carlson at second base and nobody out for the Lobos. Here's the pitch, and it's high. So 1-0 to Mason Workin. One and 0 to Workin at home. There's a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Workin. And the pitch. Outside, nice stop by Whitman. Had to reach, keep it in, caught it, brought it in. Let's see, 2 balls, 1 strike to Mason Workin at home plate for the Lobos. And the pitch from Olski. That one's in the dirt. Knocked away, knocked down by Whitman, but it trickles away, and the runner takes third. So Carlson at third now on the wild pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike to Mason Workin of the Lobos. Here is Walski, the sign from Whitman, and the 3-1 coming in. Rip to left field, foul. By about 10 feet down the left field line or so. So it's going to be 3-2 to Mason Workin. Walski back on the rubber here. Looks into Whitman. 3-1 coming home. There's a called strike 3. There's a 3-2. So Workin gets caught looking for out number 1. And now it'll be Max Muslin. 1 for 1 today, a single and a sac fly off the bat of Muslin. He'll face Walski with Carlson at third. Tate Walski delivers. There's a sharply hit ball to second. Clifton up with it. They're going to go home. Here's the play. And he got him out. Whitman held on. Nice play there. So Clifton fired in, and Whitman held on and got the tag. And Damian Carlson is out trying to take home. So Max Muslin will reach on the fielder's choice. And Carlson tagged out at home. Nice play all around by the Cardinals defense, saving the run. So it'll be 2 down now, runner at first. Here's Logan Potts, who's 2 for 2 today. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Potts. Here's the 0-1 now. That's hit to right center, and that'll drop for a hit. So Muslin will stay at second base. They're going to throw it in. They got him out. Muslin overran the bag. Nice play by Basons. And Shipman made the tag, and they got him out. So base running error there by the Lobos, and that'll end the inning. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. And now let's see. Your score is still 7-3. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Welcome back. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. We're live in Steel for the Region 3 baseball tournament today. Final game of today. And it's game 7 of the tournament. Game 8 will be the championship. That'll be tomorrow at noon with Cheyenne New Rockford. They await the winner of this one. And then if Cheyenne New Rockford wins that game tomorrow, that's it. They're the Region 3 champs. They'll be off to the State B tournament next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Jamestown at Jack Brown for the first time in 24 years. If Cheyenne New Rockford can get the championship. So last time they went to the State B was 2000, the year 2000. But of course, still a lot of games to be played here. So let's see what happens in this one. Here's the pitch from Theelgis. Swung on, popped up. Back out of play out the bat of Jake Otto, the senior. So 7, 8, 9 batters here for the Cardinals. Otto, Roller, and Wolski. Otto struck out his first time up. Theelgis 0-1. And the pitch. Sails high. 1-1 now. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Otto. So 1-1 from Theelgis of Lemoore. Swung on, popped up. Should be in the infield there. Nitschke at third. Now shortstop coming over. That's Carlson making the put out. So Carlson makes the put out. Otto is out on a pop up to short. 1 up and 1 down. Here's Ethan Roller now, who has a solo home run in this game. So he's 1 for 1. So he'll face Theelgis once again. Theelgis kicks and fires. There's a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Roller. Pitch from Theelgis. Try to get him a chase. 1 ball, 1 strike now. So 1-1 the count to Roller. And the pitch. Swung on, lifted high, but foul. Out of play, 1-2 to Roller. Pitch from Theelgis. Called strike 3 on that outside corner. Boy, that outside corner is hitting today. Roller, another strikeout. And now Tate Wolski for Roller. That is, or I'm sorry, for Theelgis, I should say. That's his 8th strikeout. 4 looking, 4 swinging. Wolski struck out his first time up. Here's a slow roller. That's going to get in past the third baseman in left field for a base hit. So Wolski has his first hit. And it'll be a 1-out, or a 2-out single, rather. So now it's Josh Bick at the top of the order here for the Cardinals. He's 1 for 2 today, a double and a strikeout. So he'll face Colby Theelgis here with a runner first. Field just checks the runner. Irie holding Walski on over there in the pitch. Here's a strike. It's 0-1 to Josh Pickett. No balls, 1 strike to Josh Pickett, Jr. for Carrington. 0-1. That one's inside. Low, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Josh Pickett of Carrington. Left-handed batter for the Cardinals. Runner goes, and the pitch is a ball. Runner go down, and not in time. Be 2-1. So Walski stands at second now with 2 down. 2 balls, 1 strike to Josh Pickett at home for the Cardinals. Field just checks second. And the pitch. That's just misses low. So it's 3-1 now to Josh Pickett. And the pitch. There's a walk. So runner at first and second now. 2 down. Here's Grady Shipman. 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout today. That'll get a visit to the mound by head coach Gage Dunn. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
All right, here we go. After the visit to the mound, Field just will face Grady Shipman with 2 on, 2 out. Field just sets and delivers. There's a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Grady Shipman. Here's Theoldis now, the 0-1. Sails outside. It's going to be ball 1 now. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Grady Shipman. Lobos up by 4 here in the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals 2 on, 2 out. Field just sets, and the 1-1 coming in. Grounder, it's going to get past the first baseman. That'll go into right field. Walski rounding third. He'll score. And Pickett will stop at third, and Shipman an RBI double here. Scoring Walski from second. So that was sharply hit right down the first base line, right past the diving Irie. So Shipman scores Walski. And Pickett at third base now. Here's the pitch. It's 1-0 to Corbin Clifton. So Carrington now 7-4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitch swung on, fly ball. Center fielder Muslin tracking and makes the grab in center field. And Clifton is out on a fly out to deep center. But Carrington gets a run. We've played 4 ants on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 7-4 is your new score. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leads it.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. Family fun for everyone. This week it's Military Appreciation Night and First Responder Night. Sponsored by FM Drain Cleaning and Services, Leinenkugels, and Finley Motors. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Back here, I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and we're heading to the top of the 5th. 7-4, Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington. And due up for the Lobos here, 7, 8, 9 batters. Nitschke, Hanskin, Irie to face Tate Wolski, the sophomore for the Cardinals. So Jacob Nitschke, let's see, he's 0 for 1, a flyout and a walk today. Our game updates brought to you by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway, along with the Red River Valley Fair. Give you a recap here shortly once Wolski delivers the first pitch in the bottom or top of the 5th. And there's a strike. It's 0-1 to Nitschke. So Lemoore, Litchfield Marion, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Carrington, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. And the pitch, and just missing outside. Lemoore scored 4 in the top of the first inning, then 3 in the second. They've been held scoreless here through 2 innings now. There is a fly ball, and it's going to be in the infield. And Clifton at second on the edge of the infield makes the play. So Jacob Nitschke flies out, pops up. Brady Hansen now 0 for 2, a fielder's choice, reach on a fielder's choice, and a strikeout. Carrington got 2 runs in the bottom of the first, and then 1 in the bottom of the third, and then 1 in the bottom of the 4th. So trying to slowly chip away at that lead here. It's 1-0 to Brady Hansen. And the pitch from the righty Wolski. There's a strike. 1-1 to Hansen. One and one. Catches that outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Brady Hansen, number 8 batter for the Lobos. Here's the pitch. And missing, just missing that outside. 2-2 now. Pitch from Wolski. That one's in the dirt outside. Count full now. 3-2 now to Brady Hansen. Wolski looks into Whitman, and the 3-2. Swung on, fly ball. Bason's coming over and makes the grab on the run. Nice catch there by Basons in shallow center. So Hansen is out on a fly out to center field. Now Seth Irie will bat. So Irie will come up here. He's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single today. Facing Tate Wolski outside. 1-0 to Wolski. Takes a sign from Whitman and the 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1 to Irie. And the pitch. Swing foul tipped. 1-2 the count to Seth Irie. Wolski fires in the 1-2. Called strike 3. Nice pitch. Irie gets caught looking for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 7-4 Lobos on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th, 7-4. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And for Carrington, 4, 5, 6 batters here. Hoggle, Whitman, Beckett to face Kobe Theolgis. I got Theolgis down 75 pitches coming into this inning. Relieve Jacob Nitschke after he reached his maximum pitch count for the day. See, he started the earlier game to do 2. And there's a strike to Owen Hoggle. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strikes. Hoggle today. Let's see, 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Curve. Boy, just catches that outside corner. Both pitchers really working that outside corner pretty well here today. Here's the 0-2 from Theelgis. That one's about 5 feet in front of the plate. 1-2 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch swung on. That's a grounder to second. Hansen throws to first and out. So Hoggle's out in a 4-3. Now Max Whitman with 1 down. Whitman, the catcher, he's 0 for 1. If reached on a fielder's choice and a walk today. So Kobe Theelgis looks into working as he steps on the rubber. And the pitch. Hit to third, and third baseman Nitschke up with it over to first, and the ball is dropped, and he held. Oh boy, that was a nice play there. Nitschke made a nice play at third. It was a sharp hit ball on the ground. He gloved it, fired over. Irie dropped it, but he brought it back in just in time to get the speedy Whitman. So 5-3 on the putout. And now Bickett digs in, and there's a strike. It's 0-1 to Ryder Bickett. Bickett 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. And missing 1 ball, no strikes, or 1 strike to Bickett. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Ryder Bickett. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch home. That's hit to Nitschke. That's going to go off his glove into left field. And Bickett will reach. He's going to go for 2. Here's the play. And they got him out. So Bickett tried to stretch that single into a double and got tagged out at second. So that's going to do it here for the Carrington Cardinals. In the home half of the 5th, we played 5. Still 7-4. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington Region 3 baseball tournament right here on yourliveevent.com. 7-4. Lemoore leads it on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info, 701-652-2886.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
All right, welcome back to Steel. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. We're in the top of the 6th. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the Lobos lead the Cardinals 7-4. So 1-2-3 batters here for the Lobos. Blaze Isaacson to lead it off, followed by Kobe Theelgis and Damian Carlson to face Tate Walski here of the Carrington Cardinals. First pitch to Isaacson, swung on, foul, back, out of play. Isaacson today 0 for 1, a walk, hit by a pitch, and a fly out today. So he'll bat here again to face Mr. Walski. The 0-1 coming home. And a ball. Be 1-1 now to Blaze Isaacson. Here's the pitch. Foul back over our heads. So 1-2 now to Blaze Isaacson. Here's the 1-2 now from Walski. It's a ball. So 2-2 to Blaze Isaacson of the Lobos of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. So 2-2. Reach for one, follows it back. So it's going to stay 2 balls and 2 strikes to Blaze Isaacson. Walski gets a sign from Whitman, the 2-2 coming in. Fly ball, center fielder, base ons coming in, and underneath makes the play. So Isaacson is out on a fly out to center field. Now Colby Thielgis, number 2 batter in the order, will bat. 1 down. So Colby Thielgis, 2 for 3 today, a home run, single and a ground out. 2-run home run. Swung on, fly ball, Bason's again in center, makes the put out. Bason's been busy out there, especially this inning, 2 down now. Here's Damian Carlson with 2 down. Damian Carlson, the bat facing Walski. That one's outside, so it's 1-0 to Damian Carlson. And the pitch here from Walski. That's a ball. 2-0 to Carlson now. 2 balls, no strikes to Carlson. And the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1 to Carlson. Doubled his last time up. And the pitch. Up high, he's held off. 3-1 to Damian Carlson. Here's the righty's delivery. That's right up the middle for a base hit. Carlson, a 2-out hit. So runner at first, 2 down. Here's Mason Workin now. He's walked twice and a strikeout. He's 0 for 1. Workin, the catcher, will dig in here to face Walski. Lobos trying to get some insurance runs here. They're up 3 runs, top of the 6th. Runner at first, Hoggle holding him on over there. And the pitch. And there's a ball, 1-0 to Workin. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Mason Workin. Here's the pitch. There's a strike on that outside. 1-2 now to Mason Workin of the Lobos. And the pitch. Fly ball. And Hoggle giving chase down the first base side. And I think he might have been close to catching it, but couldn't bring it in. So it stays 1 ball and 2 strikes to Workin. Pitch to Workin at home. Swing and a foul tipped, and Whitman hangs on for out number 3. So for the Lobos, they'll leave a runner stranded at first base. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, it's still 7-4. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here. Bottom of the 6th inning. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. 7-4. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington. And Carrington in the bottom of the 6th here, they will send 7, 8, 9 batters. Otto, Roller, and Wolski to face Kobe Thielges. Thielges, I got him down 84 pitches coming into this inning. So Otto, let's see, he's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout today. So Otto, the senior, to dig in to face the freshman Thielges of the Lobos pitching. And the pitch. High and tight, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Otto. Here's the pitch. That's outside. So 2-0 now to Jake Otto of Carrington. Here's the 2-0. Grounder. That's going to get in through the shortstop hole for a base hit for Jake Otto. That's his first hit. So now Ethan Roller to bat with a runner at first and nobody out. Leadoff man on. Otto at first. Here's Roller. 1 for 2, a home run and a strikeout today. So Thielges will face Roller here now. Checks first and the pitch. Swinging a foul back, so it's 0-1 to Ethan Roller. Kyrie holds the runner, throws over to first. Back safely is Otto. No balls, 1 strike to Roller at home. Thielges checks first and the pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Roller. Thielges over at first and the pitch. Tried to get him a chase. Going to be first ball now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Roller. At home plate for the Cardinals. Number 8 batter for Carrington. Here's the pitch from Thielges. Swing and a miss. And he got him to swing and strike through it. Strikeout number for, let's see, Thielges now. Thielges has his 9th K. Now it'll be Tate Wolski with 1 down. Runner at first. Wolski digs in. He's 1 for 2. Strikeout and a single today. Throw to first and back safely is Otto. Here's the pitch from Thielges. Swung on, fly ball. Center fielder Muslin, left fielder going over, and Muslin makes the grab on the run. More towards the left. So nice play by Muslin. Wolski is retired. On a fly out to center field. Otto stays put at first. 2 down. Here's Josh Bick at the top of the order for the Cardinals now. He's 1 for 2, a double, strikeout, and a walk today. He'll face Thielges here of Lemoore Litchfield Marion in the pitch. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Josh Pickett. And the pitch. Swung on, foul back. 1-1 to Josh Pickett. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Josh Pickett. Checks first. Thielges throws over there, and boy, Otto was leaning towards second and quickly retreated back to first. They almost got him picked. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Thielges now checks and the pitch. There's a strike. It's 1-2 now to Josh Pickett at home. Thielges on the mound for the Lobos. Delivers the 1-2. Swing on. It's caught right by Thielges. Wow, good reflexes. That was sharply hit. And Thielges brings it in. A comebacker. And Pickett is out on the line drive out right back to the pitcher. Carrington will leave a runner stranded at first. Top of the 7th coming up. Lemoore Litchfield Marion leading Carrington 7-4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank top North Dakota ag bank for 10 years running and always people first.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
Top of 7 here at Steele for the Region 3 baseball tournament. Loser out semifinal game. Winner of this one takes on Cheyenne New Rockford tomorrow at noon in the first championship game. All right, so let's see. This game, hour and 34 minutes old. Muslin to dig in. 5, 6, 7 batters here for the Lobos to face Tate Walski. Muslin 1 for 2 today. Single, a sac fly, and have reached on a fielder's choice. Walski fires in. It's going to be a ball outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Muslin. And Potts and Nitschke do up here for LLM. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1 to Max Muslin. Cardinals will have 2, 3, 4 batters due up in the bottom of the 7th. Walski fires outside. 2-1 now to Muslin. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Should be in the infield. And Shipman coming in. The shortstop makes the play right behind the pitcher's mound. So Muslin is out on a pop-up to short. 1 up and 1 down. Here's Logan Potts now. Potts will bat. Having a nice afternoon. 3 singles today. He's 3 for 3. So Walski, he'll face Walski once again with 1 down. And the pitch from Walski. There's a strike. 0-1 to Logan Potts. And the pitch. Strike 2, nice location. 0-2 to Potts. The 0-2 coming in. Ooh, just missing. 1-2. And the 1-2 coming in. Foul ball. 1-2. Game reset brought to you by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway, along with the Red River Valley Fair. Lamore scored 4 runs in the top of the first. They have not trailed in this one. Here's a grounder to third. Roller to first. And out, 2 down. 5-3 in the out. Now Jacob Nitschke will bat here for Lamore Litchfield Marion. 2 down. So Lobos scored 4 in the first, 3 in the second. They have not scored since. Carrington, 2 in the bottom of the first, 2 in the second, or 1 in the second, and 1 in the fourth. Lobos 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Carrington 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. There's a ball outside to Jacob Nitschke, who's 0 for 2 today. Fly out, walk, and a fly out. 2 down, nobody on. Outside now, 2-0 to Jacob Nitschke. And the pitch swung on and lifted to right. Right fielder chasing and can't come up with it. Oh, it was a good attempt. They could dive for it there in foul territory and almost had a play on that. What an amazing catch if he would have caught that one, brought one in, but it's going to be a foul. So it's 2-1 to Jacob Nitschke. So Nitschke stays alive here. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 from Walski of Carrington. High. 3 balls, 1 strike to Jacob Nitschke. Here is the pitch from Walski. And there's a strike. Nitschke thought it was ball 4. He was ready to throw the bat. So count full now from Walski. Here's the 3-2 now. Chopper. Can be a short. Shipman Double clutches over to first and out. So 6-3 in the putout. That's going to do it here for Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Last chance for the Cardinals. They'll send 2, 3, 4 batters. Grady Shipman will lead it off when we return. It's 7-4. Lobos leading it on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Welcome back. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Bottom of the 7th. Grady Shipman lead it off here for Carrington to face Colby Theelges. Theelges, I got him down 96 pitches coming into this inning. Shipman having a nice afternoon. 2 for 3, single, strikeout, and a double today. Doubled his last time up. So Shipman, the left-handed batter, will dig in and face Theelges here with a 3-run lead for Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Chopper in front of the plate and working in front. He'll go over to first and got him on a bang. Wow, that was close. Working, fired over and beat the speedy Shipman at first. 1 down, 1 pitch. That's a big out there for Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Here's Corbin Clifton now. Clifton 0 for 2, a walk, strikeout, and a flyout today. And the pitch swung on, lifted, foul. Well hit, but foul. 0-1 to Corbin Clifton. So 0-1 here now from Colby Theelges. And the pitch outside. 1-1 to Corbin Clifton of Carrington Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Hit to left. Left fielder coming on and makes the play. Wow. Blaze Isaacson. A sliding catch in left. Nice play there by Isaacson in left field to retire Clifton. And now the Cardinals are down to their last out. Here's Owen Hoggle, 1 for 3, a single, strikeout, and a ground out. Goes by 3. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The Cardinals down to the last 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Theelges, the 0-1. And misses inside, so 1-1 now. Theelges fires. That's hit. That's going to go over the shortstop's head into the gap there. Hoggle rounding first. He'll hold at first with a single. So now that'll keep the inning alive. Here's Max Whitman, who's 0 for 2. Fielder's choice today. Reached on a fielder's choice to walk and a ground out. Max Whitman to dig in now to face Theelges here of Lemoore Litchfield Marion. There's a ball, 1-0 to Max Whitman of Carrington. Pitch is in there for a strike to Whitman. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Max Whitman, the sophomore for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, catcher working, and can't quite get there. So it's going to be 1-2 now. Cardinals down to the last strike here in the bottom of the 7th inning. One and two from Colby Theelges of the Lobos coming home to Whitman. And he'll step off. Okay, he'll check first, and the pitch. Allen's in the dirt, kept in front by Workin. Nice job. 2-2 now to Max Whitman at home plate for the Cardinals. Field just sets, and the pitch. Try to get him a chase. Count full. 3-2 now to Whitman. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Whitman. Here's the payoff. That's hit to short, shortstop backpedaling. That'll fall for a hit. And that's going to be a single off the bat of Max Whitman. And that will take Hoggle to second with 2 down. Now Ryder Bickett will bat. He's 1 for 3. A fly out. Strikeout. Had a single, tried to stretch it into a double and got caught at second. So Bickett will dig in now to face Theelgis. Theelgis 109 pitches now. 7-4 Lobos by 3, hanging on here, but the tying run will come up to the plate for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch to Bickett. Swung on and fouled back. It's going to be 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Ryder Bickett, the junior, for the Carrington Cardinals. Pitch from Theelgis. And, oh, look out, right by the third base dugout, a foul. 0-2 now. So 1 strike, the Cardinals down to the last strike here in the bottom of the 7th. With 2 on, 2 out. 3-run lead for the Lobos. Theelgis sets. Fires. Outside, gets away. That'll take the runners up. So Hoggle at third now on the wild pitch, and then Whitman at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Called strike 3. Bickett gets caught looking for out number 3, and that's going to do it. What a pitch there by Theelgis. The Cardinals will leave 2 on. No runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Lemoore Litchfield Marion victorious over the Carrington Cardinals 7-4. Carrington will end their season here. Lemoore Litchfield Marion will move on and play tomorrow against Cheyenne New Rockford in the championship of the Region 3 baseball tournament. Cheyenne New Rockford wins that one. It's over. They're the champs. They're heading off to the State B. If Lemoore wins it, then it'll be a winner-take-all right after at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And then the winner of that one would move on to the State B tournament in Jamestown starting next week, Thursday. So Carrington eliminated here. Hats off to head coach Wayne Shipman and the Cardinals. Great season. But it comes up short here as the Lobos knock them off for the 3rd time this season. And they win at 7-4. So Carrington ends their season at 11-10 overall. All right, we'll come back with post-game reports next right here on yourliveevent.com.
Barton Meats of Carrington, North Dakota specializes in providing its customers with only the finest quality steaks and meat products. Choose from a variety of steaks and roasts that are packed individually in freezer-safe packages for your convenience. They package ground beef in ready-to-go freezer bags starting at £1. You'll find a little bit of everything, including sausage, pork chops, seasoned sirloins, beef sticks, and more. There's always something. Call for custom processing or any other questions. Barton Meats at 701-652-3636.
Did you know that Bassett Motors has over 300 pre-owned vehicles to choose from and a great selection of new vehicles arriving daily? At Bassett Motors, hometown hospitality and personal service is their goal. Come and experience a relaxed buying process. They will handle everything from financing and licensing to accessorizing your new vehicle. Give them a call at 701-652-2955 or check them out online at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
The Carrington School District congratulates the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, securing the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique and inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you, graduates, as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff from the Carrington School District. To all students, parents, and families of Carrington Schools, thank you for a great year.
Welcome back to our post-game report. And another one in the books. This one's going to go to Lemoore Litchfield Marion, the 5 seed. They knock off the number 1 seeded Carrington Cardinals by the final score of 7-4. And Mr. Thiel, just come on in here so we can see you. So we'll get you on our post-game report. And Colby Thiel, just nice pitching performance here. Thanks for joining us here. And congratulations. What are your thoughts on winning this game here for the Lobos?
It was a big one. We needed it.
So you came in for Nitschke, and what were your thoughts right away when you relieved Nitschke there in the second?
Just spots and yeah.
How about the last inning? Take us through the last 3 outs there. How about what were you thinking to get those last 3 outs for the Cardinals?
Getting Grady was a big first out, and then got a little nervous there when the other 2 got on, but hit my spots and came through.
How about Blaze Isaacson?
Yeah, that was an amazing catch.
You can't win a game. It seems like some awesome defensive.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Our defense was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So and then you got the last out there. What were your thoughts right after that last out?
Let's go get 2 more.
So Cheyenne New Rockford tomorrow in the championship, right?
Yep.
So what do you got to do to come out on top tomorrow?
We got to hit better. Can't have scoreless 5 after the first 2 because they're good. They can hit the ball. It's hard.
You guys got out right away early too, right? 4 runs this game here, and that helped win this one.
Yep.
So you're going to try and come out early again tomorrow and get the bats going?
That's the plan.
Okay, sounds good. Well, congratulations and good luck in the championship.
Thank you.
You bet. Yep, thanks. And that's Colby Thiel just joining us on our post-game report. Gage Dunn, now head coach for the Lobos. Thanks, Coach, for joining us here. And our interview is brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Congrats, Coach, on the win.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a crazy day. A lot of baseball, a lot of ups and downs. It was fun.
Yeah, back-to-back games, and you get the victory and go 2-0 and facing elimination.
Yeah, the boys earned a good rest tonight, so hopefully we get home, rest up, ice everything, and bring her back tomorrow. So
the game plan was to work Nitschke until he was done today, then basically, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna go Jacob, and then that was kind of the game plan right away. Use up his last 12. Pitch counts really changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the old days, it was just slinging until your arm fell off, and even then, you just said, "I'm good. I'm good." More icy hot, more ibuprofen, and you were good to go. So
right.
Yeah. So that was kind of the strategy right away. I mean, we knew we were gonna go right to Colby, a freshman kid, and he's just a gamer. He just wants the baseball. So it was his today.
And, some good defensive plays. Again, Isaacson, a nice grab there in left field to get the second out of the inning, too, at the 7th.
Yeah, that was great to see. And Blaze has been very strong for us in the outfield all year. A lot of diving plays like that. The senior leadership has been great. I mean, even Max made a couple good plays today coming in. Those 2, their speed in the outfield has been very beneficial to us. So
2 hits each for Thielgis and Carlson. Carlson, single and a double, and then a home run in there too. Wasn't there a home run by Potts?
Yeah, Colby. Colby hit one. Yeah,
Colby Thielgis.
Colby hit one to left. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got it up, and I mean, he's been stinging the ball really all season. He's been hitting well, and same with Damien.
Mm-hmm.
And Damien's a strong kid and just muscles a lot of things out of there. Even if he gets fooled a little bit out front, he still can muscle it through. They both just had great approaches all year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so moving on to the championship, Cheyenne New Rockford tomorrow. What are you expecting tomorrow?
We're expecting Cudworth. We know we're going to see him. That's for sure. We faced him twice this year, so we just got to figure out our approach. We're going to talk game plan, a little strategy, and I mean, no matter what, it's just minimize mistakes at this point. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes and put the ball in play, and let's just have some stuff happen. So
Okay, sounds good. We'll let you go. Thanks for joining us
thank
here.
you.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
Good luck tomorrow. So, yep, you bet. That's Coach Gage Dunn joining us on our post-game report. And our interviews are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. For more information, visit the website, dhbanknd.com. We'll take another break. We'll be back to wrap things up. Once again, Lemoore victorious, 7-4. They're after the championship to meet Cheyenne New Rockford tomorrow at noon. We'll be back.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Here's this summer's happening at Headlocks in Carrington. On Friday, June 14th, it's the Lance Koenig Golf Scramble. Then on Friday and Saturday, July 12th and 13th, it's the Central City Bash. Enter the Headlocks Eaton Par 3 Golf Tournament and check out the street dance with the band Uptown. On Saturday, July 13th, check out the Cool Car Show in the afternoon and the street dance with the Dean Brecky Band later that night. While you're there, see their awesome picture wall full of local sports memories. Visit Headlocks on Facebook for more information about all their happenings.
Welcome back. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. This is our post-game reports and our interviews today and throughout the tournament, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. For more information, visit the website, dhbanknd.com. And now we'll get to the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro, thank you for your business. For more information on precision planting to help improve your farm profits, you can visit planterdoc.com and also get to the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy. Enbridge, tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. You can visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. And our player of the game is going to go to Colby Thilgis. And Colby Thilgis, nice pitching performance here. We'll get the final numbers for you. But at the plate, Colby Thilgis 2 for 4 today, scored twice, a single and a home run, knocked in 2, had a solo shot there. So congrats to Colby Thilgis and the Lobos. And then our precision play of the game, we're going to give that to the entire 7th inning as it got pretty interesting there as the Lobos led 3 runs heading into the bottom of the 7th. And the Cardinals got 2 on. There was 2 outs early, and then they got 2 on. The tying run came up, and Colby Thilgis and the Lobos defense held them. And scoreless in the bottom of the 7th, and the Lobos get the victory here. So that's our precision play of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises, and also our Enbridge Energy player of the game as well. Okay, well, let's recap the stats here, and then we'll tell you what's coming up tomorrow. So let's see. Batting for the Lobos, of their 9 hits, Colby Thilgis, Damian Carlson had 2 hits each. And Carlson had a single and a double. Thilgis a single and a home run. Thilgis knocked in 2, scored twice as well. Carlson scored twice. And then Max Muslin today, 1 for 3, a single and 3 RBI. Also Logan Potts today, a nice afternoon, 3 for 4. He had 3 singles, knocked in 1. And Seth Irie had a single as well today. So that's the 9 hits that I had. For Carrington batting, Josh Pickett had a double. Scored once. Grady Shipman, double single. He was 2 for 4 with a double and a single, 2 RBI, scored once. Owen Hoggle had 2 singles, an RBI. Max Whitman had a single. Ryder Pickett, a single. Jake Otto, a single. And Ethan Roller, a solo home run. And then Tate Walski, a single as well. So everybody in the lineup, except for Clifton, had a hit for the Carrington Cardinals here today in this contest. 10 hits for the Cardinals. So pitching for the Lobos, Jacob Nitschke threw 15 pitches. and didn't officially retire anybody there, or official innings pitched, I guess. 2 runs, 2 earned. No strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 walk, no hit batters. Colby Thilgis, the freshman, 7 innings of work, 113 pitches, 2 runs, 2 earned, 10 Ks, 8 hits, 2 walks, no hit batters. And Jacob Nitschke there. So the 2 pitchers. And then for Carrington, Corbin Clifton, an inning, 43 pitches, 6 runs, 6 earned. 1 strikeout, 4 hits, 3 walks, 1 hit batter. Tate Wolski comes in, works 6 innings, 95 pitches, 1 run, 1 earned. 4 Ks, 5 hits, 2 walks, and no hit batters. So that's the lineup here. And winning pitcher goes to Nitschke. The loss for Carrington goes to Clifton. And that's a wrap here. So the official tally, let's see, Lemoore Litchfield Marion, 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 6 left. Carrington Cardinals, 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 8 left. And so that's the stats here for you on this one. And so that's day 2, a wrap. Let's tell you what's coming up tomorrow. We're down to 2 teams of the Region 3 tournament. And Cheyenne New Rockford will take on Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Cheyenne New Rockford, the number 3 seed, taking on the number 5 seed, Lemoore Litchfield Marion. That was kind of the theme coming into this tournament. It was so even, all the teams, that you just didn't know who was going to be going to the championship. And now you got the number 5 seed versus the number 3. So it's not the 1 or the 2 or even the 4. It's the 3 and the 5 playing in the championship tomorrow. And we'll have it for you here on yourliveevent.com at noon tomorrow. We should be on the air about 11:35 tomorrow with the pregame report. And then we'll have that first championship. If Cheyenne New Rockford wins it, that's it. Tournament's over. They're off to the State B in Jamestown starting next week, Thursday. If Lemoore Litchfield Marion wins that first game, then we'd have a winner-take-all at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So either way, we'll have 1 for sure, maybe 2 games for you right back here at yourliveevent.com. Reminder that Carrington softball at the Region 2 tournament is coming up shortly here on yourliveevent.com, probably already underway. And you can tune in as James Martins is up there in Grafton calling that game. That's a state qualifying game at the Region 2 softball tournament. Nice win by a Cardinal softball team last night to keep their season alive and put them into this spot. So if they win, then they're off to the state tournament. If they lose, then of course they're done for the year. But you can tune in right now to yourliveevent.com and search for that game, the Region 2 game, state qualifying game with Carrington. And you can watch and listen to that currently going on in Grafton right now. All right, so 3 teams out in the Region 3 baseball tournament. We went Kidder County eliminated first, and then South Border was eliminated today, and now Carrington. So Carrington finishes their season at 11-10 overall, and it'll be Lemoore Litchfield Marion and Cheyenne New Rockford tomorrow at noon. All right, I want to thank all my sponsors for making this broadcast possible here, bringing you complete tournament coverage from Steel on yourliveevent.com. And please remember, folks, to support the businesses who support these radio and Your Live Event broadcasts. And let's recap the scores for you again today before we sign off. Cheyenne New Rockford beat Carrington 11-1 in 6 innings. That was earlier today. And then Lemoore Litchfield Marion beat South Border 5-2 and eliminated the Mustangs. And the game just complete here. Lemoore Litchfield Marion over Carrington 7-4. So it'll be Lemoore Litchfield Marion and Cheyenne New Rockford tomorrow at noon for the Region 3 Championship. All right, till we meet again, this is Greg saying goodbye for now. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.